Okay, our next bracelet is called Covenant Knot. It's a modified Sanctified by Makhambet. All the setups that I do for people that are always asking, why don't I show the setup? It's basically a typical setup that you could do this on a buckle or the way I do it. It's basically an under hitch knot over here, and then I throw my cords through here. For this modified Sanctified, um, it's fairly simple for people that know how to do a Sanctified bracelet. The only difference is that in the center there's a fifth strand. It's basically a cord that's going to be like that in the middle of the bracelet, and then all we're going to do is loop around it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do for my setup, it's basically tighten up the cords. I already put this one in between these two hoops, which are hitches. So I start tightening, get the cords a little bit more adjusted. The way I do it, I pull on these cords to pull down the cords and get them tight, and then I start pulling up. Okay, that's fairly tight. Now, the other cord, the fifth strand, the spine, all I do, very simple. Just put it in through here, tie a square knot, whatever you want. Grab my cord, and this is about 3 to 4 feet of cord. In this case, I'm using a very long one because it was in my scrap. I'm gonna put it down the center. In a buckle, you would actually put it through the buckle, and that's about it. So tighten this up, get it fairly tight, and we're going to do one loop over to start it out. So we grab our cord, we go in between B and to the right of our accent cord or spine cord. Let's call it spine cord. We're going to go over and back down through B, and then we tighten. That's our first one, and then I'll tighten it up a little more as we go further. So that's our basic setup. Once I get closer to the end, then I'll basically take this knot off and let the strand hang, and then I'll hide it somehow and singe it. Okay, so the setup basically I did for two people that follow me. One is Super Chevy and the other one is Roberto Cariaga. These guys have been following me and have been very nice, so this was for you guys. Okay, let's begin. Our Sanctified, pretty much all the loops are going to be coming out through B. I'm going to be saying left side of B, right side of B. Start. Grab our left cord. We go under the core, out through the right side of B. Okay, we grab our right cord. We go under and out through the left side of B. And I'm going to do this fairly slow because this is more for beginners. All right, so now we grab our left cord, our black one, and basically the same thing. We're going to go under all these cords on the left and on the right hand side. We're going to go down from the knot, and we're going to come out through the left side of B, and we're going to go in through the loop on the left. People that have done Sanctified, this is going to be fairly simple. We're going to grab our right cord, we go underneath everything, we go out through the right side of B, and down through the right loop. Okay, now we start tightening. Going to start tightening the spine. Okay, so that's the first part of our knot. Now, we grab the spine cord again. We go out through the right side of B. And we go down through the left side of B. Go under the cord because you want to pull this away. Pull it to the back. Okay. That's our first knot. Now let's go for the second. Grab our left cord. We're going to go on the right side of B and pull. We're going to grab our right cord. We're going to go on the left side of B and pull. It's going to look like that. We're going to grab our right cord, our black one. We're going to go under all the cords. We're going to go out through B, the left side. And then we're going to go down through the loop on the left. We're going to grab our right cord. We're going to go under, out through the right side of B. And down through the loop. It's a very simple knot. And it's actually one of the prettiest bracelets. Okay, now we start tightening. You want to pull it pretty much evenly. Then when you get up here is where you start tightening up. I like my Sanctifieds pretty tight. Okay, now we keep going till the end of the bracelet. Okay, so here's our finished bracelet. Look at the spine in it. Looks pretty good. Okay, and that's our bracelet. Till the next time.